Welcome to, I guess the second episode of Lunch with Bill. I'm Bill. I accidentally had the idea for this episode after I had already eaten the main course of my lunch. I made myself a sandwich. That happened off camera. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But I had this fun idea where I'm gonna eat those spicy chips again. Because it's been a while since I ate them, because I realized that they're too spicy for my palate, because I'm a little whiny baby. So I'm gonna do the regular Lunch with Bill thing, and I'm just gonna gradually descend into this sweating mass of pain and spice as I try to maintain my train of thought. I thought that would be kind of fun. Kind of funny, so let's do it. So like I said, I kind of realized that these things are way too spicy for me, so I haven't eaten them in a while. It's probably been a month since I've eaten them, so my spice tolerance has definitely gone down. That, and I also burned my tongue on dinner last night, so my tongue already hurts. So, this is gonna be fun, and as always, I'm eating food, so there's gonna be chewing sounds, maybe some mouth sounds, so if that's the kind of thing that makes you upset, you probably shouldn't watch. I'm sorry. Here goes. Yep. Right away. I got that new game, Tales of Arise, that just came out. As of recording this, it just came out. Very good. Really enjoying it. I haven't played any of the other Tales games, like Tales of, Berseria, Vesperia, whatever. Symphonia, whatever, what have you. I haven't played those, but I'm really loving Tales of Arise. Really, really, really good. The combat is really good. Very fluid, and they let you kind of form your own combos and everything. Huge emphasis on experimenting with different kinds of attacks and arts and everything, which is really cool because they kind of let you tailor the whole experience to your own play style. Very neat. Soundtrack is incredible. The story keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. Just a very high quality game. If you're into JRPGs, definitely check that one out. But I've been taking a little break from that today. Been playing a lot of New Vegas today. I've played New Vegas before, but it always surprises me with how much I end up getting addicted to it. It's a very addictive Fallout game. My wife asked me earlier today what makes this one so much better than the other ones, and it's I kind of don't know. My answer to her was the writing. That it takes what's good about the other Fallout games and it puts it in just such an interesting environment with much better scenario, much better characters, writing, just the dialogue feels better. It's so interesting. Everything that you stumble across is interesting. None of it is bland. And I think that's high praise for a game that's so big. There's so much to do, and also so much of it is so good. What else? Oh, Norm Macdonald died today. It was revealed that he's been dealing with cancer for years, and he didn't want to make it public. And today he passed away at 61, which I audibly gasped when I saw the headline. Just for those of you who aren't familiar with Norm Macdonald, he's just like a comedy legend.
In my opinion, if you're going to fight the war on terror, a good place to start would be this nation's haunted houses.
He started on SNL, and I've seen so many of his jokes and video essays about how he tells a joke on YouTube. He just was so smart with his comedy. Just a very incredibly funny guy. It's very sad he passed away today. Starting to sweat. I 100%ed Psychonauts 2 recently. Incredible game. If you've played the first one, absolutely play the second one. If you haven't played the first one, play the first one and then play the second one. Because they're both incredible games, but Psychonauts 2 is just so good. It's starting to be painful. Ooh. Psychonauts 2. What do I love about Psychonauts 2? The polish is really, really, like, it is polished to an insane degree. Like everything looks beautiful. The animations, the voice acting, the writing. It's sublime. It's so good. The story, it feels like a proper sequel to the first one. It doesn't feel like a bunch of tacked on things, you know? It feels like they took all of the world building and lore that they established in the first one and they were like, all right, let's build on top of this. God, are you there? And they really create a sequel that feels like an extension of the first. It really does feel like an addition instead of, you know, something else. You know, it feels authentic. It feels organic. Most, if not all, of the voice actors return from the first one. Character designs are fantastic. Even the new characters, like, it's just, like, I have so little complaints about Psychonauts 2. Like, I'm trying to think about complaints that I have, and they're all, like, incredibly minor. Like, every now and then I encountered, like, a little bug. And that's it. Like, a tiny little bug. That's it. And that can be easily patched out. That's, like, so easy to fix that, like, I hesitate to even complain about it. Just an incredible game. Definitely, like, a hard contender for my best game of the year this year. Really, like, such an incredible experience to play. Such a rewarding game to 100%. Really fantastic. What else? What else is there even to talk about other than Psychonauts 2? What else matters in this life besides Psychonauts 2? You know? Beetlejuice the musical got a revival. Holy shit. Hell yes. I love Beetlejuice the music. I love Beetlejuice the musical. Genuinely, unironically, it not to downplay the importance of the original film, but, like, I personally genuinely enjoy it more than the original film that it's based on. It is, like, the music is great. I feel like they expand on the characters of the original and add a bit more emotional authenticity to them, if that makes any sense. It's also just genuinely very, very funny. Alex Brightman as Beetlejuice is, like, fucking magic. He's so funny, so energetic, just incredible. And I was very upset because I only got into it, like, right when it closed. So I thought I would never get the chance to see it, and now it's coming back in April. And I'm so fucking happy. I'm so excited that I actually get the chance to see it live. If it seems like something that you might be interested in, check out the soundtrack on Spotify. And, like, as you're listening to it, like, look up, like, the plot on your phone as you listen along so you can, like, follow with the story and everything. But, like, really, really solid musical. My gums are starting to hurt. There wasn't any news released about this, but I'm extremely excited for The Batman, that movie, coming out next year, the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. Holy shit. Every time I see that trailer, every time I see promotional images, like, I get excited all over again. It just looks so good. And one of the things I'm most Wrong pipe! one of the things I'm most excited for is that one of my favorite actors, Paul Dano, is playing the main villain, the Riddler. And I absolutely love like what the filmmakers are doing with the character, where they're trying to make it like this very dark Batman film. So they're like, all right, like what is like, will you shut up? They're like, all right, well what is like, you know, like a dark kind of realistic equivalent of the Riddler? What kind of person commits horrible crimes, like burping on camera, commits horrible crimes and then leaves clues that are purposefully cryptic so that the people who get them can't figure them out, and they have like the superiority complex about it because that's what the Riddler does. And they're like, well, the Zodiac killer did that. So they're like making the Riddler in the Batman like the Zodiac killer. Like he's a serial killer who leaves like these cryptic messages for the police. That's so cool. That's like the best idea that I've ever heard for the Riddler, like ever. Like they're just making the Riddler into something like genuine and rooted in reality, something that's scary. Who would ever think that the Riddler is scary? Like that's such a good idea. I'm so excited for that fucking movie, I swear to God. I'm sorry, I don't have much. It just like, it's at the spice is at the back of my throat, just like clawing. I don't have much else to talk about. I'm sorry. I guess this might be a shorter episode, because all I did was eat Doritos. And I just had less to talk about this time. So I apologize, but thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company while I self-immolate. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I swear to God, I'll see you next time. I hope to God I see you next time. Bye.